Welcome to Italy, where every cobblestone tells a story and every corner reveals breathtaking beauty. From the romantic canals of Venice to the ancient ruins of Rome, Italy offers an incredible tapestry of experiences that captivate millions of travelers yearly. Did you know Italy has more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any other country? With 58 sites scattered across the peninsula, you're never far from history, art, and culture. Today, we're exploring 20 amazing Italian cities that deserve a spot on your 2025 travel bucket list. Whether you're craving Renaissance art, mouth-watering cuisine, stunning architecture, or simply that unmistakable Italian charm, these destinations promise unforgettable memories. So, grab your espresso, sit back, and let's embark on this virtual journey through the most spectacular cities Italy has to offer. Verona. Ah, Verona. This isn't just another pretty Italian city. It's literally the birthplace of romance. Yes, we're talking about Juliet's balcony, where countless lovers have declared their eternal devotion. But trust me, Verona is so much more than Shakespeare's tragic love story. Walking through its medieval streets feels like stepping into a living museum. The pink marble buildings glow beautifully at sunset, earning it the nickname La Città, Rosa. Don't miss the Arena di Verona, one of the world's best-preserved Roman amphitheaters. During summer, it hosts spectacular opera performances under the stars. Imagine watching Aida with 15,000 other mesmerized souls. The Piazza delle Erbe buzzes with local life, surrounded by frescoed buildings and bustling cafes. And here's a local secret. Climb up to Castel San Pietro at sunset for panoramic views that'll make your Instagram followers seriously jealous. The city perfectly balances its romantic reputation with authentic Italian life. You'll find business people sipping aperitivos alongside starry-eyed tourists, creating that perfect blend of fantasy and reality. Venice. Venice is pure magic. There's simply no other way to describe it. This floating masterpiece defies logic and gravity, built on over 100 tiny islands connected by more than 400 bridges. Forget cars, forget buses. Here, water taxis and gondolas are your transportation. The city feels like an elaborate movie set, except everything is gloriously real. St. Mark's Square is absolutely breathtaking, especially when Acqua Alta, high, water, creates mirror-like reflections of the Byzantine Basilica. The Doge's palace whispers tales of powerful merchants and political intrigue, while the Bridge of Sighs connects visitors to centuries of romantic legend. But here's the thing about Venice. It's not just a tourist attraction, it's a living city. Duck into small Baccari, wine bars, where locals gather for sacchetti, Venetian tapas, and spritz cocktails. Take a vaporetto to quieter islands like Burano, where rainbow-colored houses line peaceful canals. Yes, Venice faces challenges, with tourism and rising waters, but experiencing this unique city remains one of life's most extraordinary pleasures. Just remember, visit early morning or late afternoon to avoid the crowds and catch the city in its most ethereal light. Florence. Florence is where the Renaissance was born, and boy, does it show. This city is basically an open-air museum where art history comes alive on every street corner. The Duomo's magnificent dome dominates the skyline, Brunelleschi's architectural masterpiece that took over 16 years to complete. Climb those 463 steps for views that'll leave you breathless, literally and figuratively. The Uffizi Gallery houses the world's greatest collection of Renaissance art. We're talking Botticelli's Birth of Venus, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci. But Florence isn't stuck in the past. The Oltrarno district pulses with artisan workshops, trendy bars, and that effortlessly cool Italian vibe. Cross the Ponte Vecchio at sunset, browse the leather markets, or simply wander the medieval streets with a gelato in hand. Here's a local tip. Head to Piazzale Michelangelo during aperitivo hour for stunning city views and the perfect golden hour photo op. Florence proves that art isn't just something you look at. It's something you live and breathe. The city seamlessly blends its incredible artistic heritage with modern Tuscan life, creating an atmosphere that's both inspiring and utterly livable. Milan. Milan isn't just Italy's fashion capital. It's a powerhouse of style, innovation, and delicious surprises. Forget any preconceptions about this being just a business city. Milan perfectly balances cutting-edge modernity with historical charm, creating an energy you won't find anywhere else in Italy. The Gothic Duomo is absolutely stunning, with its intricate spires reaching toward the sky like elaborate stone lacework. Take the elevator to the rooftop for incredible views and selfies among the flying buttresses. La Scala Opera House has hosted the world's greatest performers since 1778. Even if you can't catch a show, the museum is fascinating. But Milan's real magic happens in its neighborhoods. Navigli District comes alive at night with canal-side bars and restaurants perfect for aperitivo culture. The Quadrilatero della Moda is shopping paradise, even if just for window shopping. Don't miss Brera with its artistic vibe and cozy trattorias. And here's something unexpected. Milan has incredible food scenes beyond fashion. Try cotoletta, alla milanese or risotto allo zafferano in traditional Baccari. Milan proves that sophistication doesn't mean stuffiness. It's a city that works hard and plays harder. Naples. Naples is raw, authentic, and absolutely intoxicating. This is Italy unfiltered, where passion runs high, voices carry far, and life happens loudly in the streets. Some people find Naples chaotic, but I find it gloriously alive. It's where pizza was invented, so yes, you're in for some serious culinary treats. The historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, packed with churches, palaces, and hidden courtyards that reveal centuries of Spanish, French, and Italian influences. Underground Naples, Napoli Sotterranea, offers fascinating tours through ancient Greek-Roman aqueducts and Ovidutud air raid shelters. But the real magic happens street-side, watching Neapolitans argue passionately about football, bargain at markets, or gather in tiny pizzerias that have been family-run for generations. Don't miss a trip up Vesuvius or to Pompeii. Both are day-trip distance and absolutely mind-blowing. The bay views from Vomero District are spectacular, especially at sunset. Naples might not be as polished as northern Italian cities, but its soul runs deeper. Here's the thing: Naples doesn't try to impress tourists. It just exists authentically, and that's exactly what makes it so captivating. Rome, the eternal city. Rome is where ancient history collides spectacularly with modern life. Walking. These streets means literally walking through layers of civilization. You might grab lunch above a 2,000-year-old Roman house or sip wine in a medieval church converted into a restaurant. Obviously, the Colosseum, Forum, and Vatican are must-sees. They're iconic for good reason, but Rome reveals its secrets to wanderers. Toss a coin in the Trevi Fountain, facing away, right hand over left shoulder for luck, climb the Spanish Steps. Explore the Pantheon's perfect dome. The neighborhoods each have distinct personalities. Trastevere feels like a village with cobblestone streets and ivy-covered buildings. Campo dei Fiori buzzes with morning markets and nighttime fun. Here's a Roman secret: avoid tourist traps near monuments and eat where locals do. Look for places without English menus. Try supplì, fried rice balls, maritozzo, sweet breakfast bread, or proper carbonara. No cream, please. Rome operates on its own schedule. Lunch happens late, dinner even later, and evening passeggiatas, strolls, are sacred. It's a city that demands you slow down, embrace the chaos, and fall in love with its timeless rhythm. Bologna. Bologna is Italy's best-kept secret. Seriously, this university city, home to Europe's oldest university founded in 1088, bubbles with youthful energy while maintaining deep culinary traditions. It's nicknamed La Grassa, the fat one, for its incredible food, and trust me, you'll understand why within hours of arrival. The historic center features endless porticos creating covered walkways perfect for rain or shine. Climb the leaning Torre degli Asinelli for panoramic views, then lose yourself in the maze of medieval streets. But Bologna's real magic lies in its food culture. This is where tagliatelle al ragù, proper Bolognese sauce, tortellini, and mortadella originated. Take a food tour or cooking class. You'll learn that real Bolognese sauce takes hours and never includes garlic. Sorry, world. The university brings international energy. You'll find students from everywhere mixing with locals in osterie and wine bars. Via del Pratello and Quadrilatero market areas buzz day and night. Bologna feels authentic because it doesn't depend on tourism. It's a real city where real Italians live, work, and eat magnificently. It's proof that sometimes the most incredible experiences happen in places that aren't trying to be incredible. They just are. Turin. Turin surprises everyone. Most travelers skip Italy's first capital, but they're missing something special. This elegant city nestled against the Alps combines French sophistication with Italian warmth, creating a unique atmosphere you won't find elsewhere. The architecture is stunning: wide boulevards, Baroque facades, and grand piazzas that feel almost Parisian. The Mole Antonelliana towers over the city, housing the fascinating Cinema Museum. Yes, film buffs, this is your paradise. But Turin's biggest surprise might be its incredible chocolate scene. This is where Nutella was invented, where Bicchieren, coffee chocolate cream drink, originated, and where some of Italy's finest chocolatiers craft their masterpieces. The aperitivo culture here rivals Milan's. Head to Via Po or around Palazzo Nuovo for buzzing bars with Alps views. For history lovers, the Egyptian Museum is Europe's most important outside Egypt, while the Royal Palace recalls Turin's past as Italy's capital. The nearby mountains offer easy day trips for skiing or hiking. Turin feels like a discovery, sophisticated yet unpretentious, historical yet modern. It's a city that Italians cherish as a secret, and once you visit, you'll understand why they want to keep it to themselves. Itziu, Genoa. Genoa is gritty, gorgeous, and totally underestimated. This port city gave the world Christopher Columbus, pesto sauce, and generations of seafaring adventurers. The medieval old town is Europe's largest, a labyrinth of narrow carugi, alleys, where laundry hangs between ancient buildings and hidden churches surprise around every corner. Via del Campo, made famous by Fabrizio De André's song, captures Genoa's working-class soul. But don't let the rough edges fool you. This city has serious cultural chops. The Palazzi dei Rolli, UNESCO listed, showcase incredible Renaissance, and Baroque palaces built by wealthy merchant families. The revitalized Porto Antico area, redesigned by Renzo Piano, combines maritime history with modern attractions. And the food. Forget what you think you know about pesto. Try it where it was born. Focaccia Genovese is like nothing you've tasted, and farinata, chickpea flatbread, is a local obsession. Take the historic funiculars up to Spianata Castelletto for incredible harbor views. Genoa doesn't prettify itself for tourists. It's a real working city that happens to be extraordinarily beautiful once you look beyond the surface. It's for travelers who want Italy without the crowds, authentic without the pretense. Trieste. Trieste feels like nowhere else in Italy, and that's exactly its charm. This border city where Italy meets Slovenia and the Adrian Sea showcases an incredible mix of Italian, Austrian, and Slavic influences. James Joyce lived here, penning parts of Ulysses in its literary cafes. The Piazza Unità d'Italia opens dramatically onto the sea, one of Europe's most spectacular squares. Castello di Miramare, perched on the Gulf of Trieste, looks like something from a fairy tale with its romantic gardens and sea views. But Trieste's real magic lies in its café culture. Historic coffee houses like Café San Marco or Café Tomaseo transport you to the Austro-Hungarian era, with their elegant interiors and intellectual atmosphere. The city's multiculturalism shows in its architecture, food, and language. You will hear Italian mixed with Triestino dialect and glimpse influences from across the former empire. Don't miss the hilltop Castello di San Giusto for panoramic views or a stroll through the Canal Grande area. Trieste might be Italy's least Italian city, but that's precisely what makes it fascinating. It's a place where different cultures created something entirely unique, sophisticated, melancholic, and utterly captivating. Perugia. Perugia is pure Umbrian magic. This hilltop university town perfectly embodies Italy's green heart, rolling landscapes dotted with olive groves and medieval villages. The historic center, dramatically perched on a hill, offers stunning views across the Umbrian Valley and creates an immediately romantic atmosphere. The Rocca Paolina, underneath the city, reveals layers of history. You can literally walk through underground medieval streets beneath the modern town. Above ground, Corso Vannucci bustles with students, locals, and visitors enjoying the vibrant atmosphere. The Palazzo dei Priori houses incredible frescoes, while the cathedral's facade tells stories of centuries past. But Perugia isn't just about history. It hosts the famous Umbria Jazz Festival every July, transforming the medieval streets into open-air concert venues. The chocolate scene is world-class. This is home to Baci Chocolates and the annual Eurochocolate Festival. The university brings international energy, filling ancient streets with young faces from around the world. Day trips to Assisi, St. Francis's birthplace, or wine tasting in nearby towns are easy and rewarding. Perugia offers that perfect balance, significant enough to be interesting, small enough to feel intimate, and beautiful enough to steal your heart completely. Matera. Matera is absolutely otherworldly. These ancient cave dwellings, sassi, carved into limestone cliffs, create one of the world's most unique cityscapes. Once known as the shame of Italy for its poverty, Matera has transformed into a symbol of regeneration and resilience. And, deservedly so, it's a European capital of culture. The Sassi di Matera date back to Paleolithic times, making this one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities. Walking through the cave neighborhoods feels like time travel. Many sassi have been converted into boutique hotels, restaurants, and museums, allowing you to literally sleep in history. The Church of Santa Maria de Idris, carved into the rock, showcases incredible Byzantine frescoes. The filmscape is so dramatic that Matera has doubled for ancient Jerusalem in movies like The Passion of the Christ. Sunrise and sunset paint. The limestone cliffs in golden hues, creating magical photographic opportunities. Local cuisine reflects the landscape. Hearty, earthy dishes perfect for cave dining. Don't miss the Casa Grata to understand how families lived in the Sassi until the 1950s. Matera proves that Italy still has the power to surprise. It's a place where past and present merge seamlessly, creating something both ancient and urgently contemporary. Palermo. Palermo is Sicily's vibrant soul made manifest. This city hits all your senses at once. Arabic spices mixing with Italian aromas, Baroque churches next to bustling markets, and the constant symphony of scooters, street vendors, and animated conversations. It's beautifully chaotic and utterly irresistible. The historic center tells Sicily's complex story through its architecture. Norman Arab Byzantine churches like the Palatine Chapel showcase incredible mosaics that rival any in the world. The cathedral combines multiple architectural styles, reflecting the island's layered history. But Palermo's heart beats strongest. In its markets, Ballarò, Vucciria, and Capobuzz, with vendors selling everything from fresh seafood to street food specialties. Try arancini, panelle, chickpea fritters, or sfincione, Sicilian pizza, from street stalls where recipes pass through generations. The Teatro Massimo is one of Europe's largest opera houses, while contemporary art thrives in gentrified neighborhoods. Mondello Beach offers city break beach time just minutes away. Palermo doesn't hide its contradictions. Elegant palaces, crumble next to trendy bars, ancient traditions coexist with modern creativity. It's a city that demands you embrace its complexity, and once you do, you'll find it completely captivating. Syracuse. Syracuse is where Greek history comes alive on Italian soil. This ancient city on Sicily's east coast was once powerful enough to rival Athens. Walking through Ortigia Island, the historic center, means stepping through 2,700 years of continuous civilization. Greek temples, Roman amphitheaters, Norman churches, and Baroque palaces all layered together. The archaeological park showcases incredibly preserved Greek and Roman ruins. The theater still hosts performances where ancient Greeks once watched Aeschylus premieres. The ear of Dionysius Cave creates amazing acoustic effects that'll make you believe in ancient legends. But Syracuse isn't stuck in antiquity. Ortigia pulses with modern life. The morning market fills Piazza del Duomo, where vendors sell fresh catch from the Ionian Sea. The cathedral itself tells Syracuse's story. Built inside an ancient Greek temple to Athena, you can still see original Doric columns in the walls. Aperitivo spots along the waterfront offer stunning sunset views, while family-run trattorias serve incredible seafood. The nearby Fonte Arethusa spring connects to Greek mythology. Arethusa, fleeing Apollo's advances, transformed into this freshwater spring by the sea. Syracuse proves that sometimes the best travel experiences happen where multiple civilizations created something magical together. Catania. Catania lives in Mount Etna's dramatic shadow, and this relationship shapes everything about the city. Built from volcanic stone, the buildings glow with a unique black lava warmth that's unlike anywhere else. This Sicilian gem combines Baroque elegance with urban energy, creating an atmosphere that's both sophisticated and refreshingly real. The reconstruction after the 1693 earthquake created today's stunning Baroque center, Piazza del Duomo. With its elephant fountain, symbol of the city, feels like an outdoor theater. Via Etnea leads straight toward the volcano, offering dramatic views and excellent shopping. But Catania's soul lives in its markets and nightlife. La Pesceria fish market explodes with color, sound, and the freshest seafood. It's theater and shopping combined. The university ensures vibrant nightlife. Students pack bars around Piazza Bellini and Via Landolina. Food scene? Incredible. Try arancini, horse meat. Yes, really, it's a local specialty. Or granita paired with brioche. Day trips, too. Mount Etna are essential. You can literally touch an active volcano. Evening passeggiatas along Via Etnea showcase Catania's pride in their resilient city. Living with an active volcano creates a unique perspective. Catanians embrace life fully because they understand its fragility. It's infectious and inspiring. Ravenna. Ravenna holds one of the world's greatest treasures. Byzantine mosaics so stunning they'll leave you speechless. This unassuming city briefly served as capital of the Western Roman Empire, and its churches contain UNESCO-listed mosaics that rank among humanity's artistic pinnacles. San Vitale, Galla Placidia, and other basilicas showcase mosaics that glow with an otherworldly beauty. The detail, colors, and spiritual intensity transport you to the 5th and 6th centuries when Byzantine artists created these masterpieces. Each tessera, tiny tile, was placed by hand, creating images that seem to breathe with life. The mausoleum of Galla Placidia contains the world's earliest surviving Christian mosaics in situ. But Ravenna isn't just about ancient art. It's where Dante Alighieri spent his final years, and his tomb provides a peaceful pilgrimage site for literature lovers. The city center combines medieval charm with contemporary touches, aperitivo spots and restaurants where you can discuss the mosaics over excellent Emilia-Romagna wine and cuisine. Ravenna might not have the fame of Rome or Florence, but art historians and culture vultures consider it essential. It's proof that sometimes the most profound artistic experiences happen in the quietest places. San Gimignano. San Gimignano is like stepping into a medieval time machine. This Tuscan hilltop town, with its famous skyline of stone towers, has barely changed since the 13th century. Originally, wealthy families built towers as symbols of power and defense. Imagine a medieval Manhattan. Today, 14 towers remain, from the original 72, creating a silhouette that's instantly recognizable. Walking the ancient streets feels like living in a historical movie. Piazza della Cisterna and Piazza del Duomo showcase perfectly preserved medieval architecture. The collegiate church houses incredible frescoes by Ghirlandaio, while climbing Torre Grossa rewards you with stunning Tuscan countryside views. But San Gimignano isn't just a museum. It's a living town where locals maintain traditions passed down through generations. The gelato here is legendary. Gelateria Dondoli won multiple World Gelato Championships. Local vineyards produce excellent Vernaccia wines perfect for tasting while watching sunset over rolling hills. During summer, the town hosts medieval festivals that bring history to life. San Gimignano proves that preservation doesn't mean stagnation. It's found the perfect balance between honoring its past and embracing visitors who appreciate something truly special. Just try to visit early morning or late afternoon to avoid crowds. Arezzo. Arezzo combines Renaissance elegance with authentic Tuscan charm, creating one of Italy's most livable and lovable cities. Birthplace of Petrarch and Piero della Francesca. This hilltop town showcases incredible art while maintaining a refreshingly normal pace of life. The Basilica of San Francesco houses Piero della Francesca's masterpiece fresco cycle, Legend of the True Cross. Art historians call it one of the Renaissance's greatest achievements. The sloping Piazza Grande, site of monthly antique markets, features buildings spanning centuries and styles. The Gothic cathedral contains stunning stained glass windows by Guillaume de Marsillat, but Arezzo's magic extends beyond monuments. It's Roberto Benigni's hometown, and Life is Beautiful filmed many scenes here, capturing the city's warm atmosphere perfectly. Monthly Fiera Antiquaria transforms the historic center into Italy's most important antique market, treasure hunting at its finest. Local restaurants serve traditional Tuscan cuisine without tourist markups, while the surrounding countryside offers incredible hiking and wine tasting opportunities. Arezzo feels like a discovery, sophisticated enough for art lovers, authentic enough for culture seekers, and beautiful enough for simple wandering pleasure. It's proof that Tuscany offers treasures beyond Florence and Siena. Viterbo. Viterbo is medieval Italy at its most authentic. This papal town north of Rome preserved its 13th century character better than almost anywhere else. Massive stone walls still encircle the historic center, while cobblestone streets lead through neighborhoods that feel untouched by tourism. The Papal Palace hosted popes during the 13th century, and the loggia where the first papal conclave elected a pope still impresses visitors. San Lorenzo Cathedral showcases incredible architectural details, while the Santa Rosa Quarter reveals how medieval townspeople lived. But Viterbo's most unique attraction might be its thermal baths. The Bullicum Springs, even mentioned by Dante in his Inferno, still provide hot spring relaxation. The town comes alive during the Macchina di Santa Rosa Festival, September 3rd, when 100 men carry a 30-meter illuminated tower through narrow medieval streets. It's been happening for 800 years. Local restaurants serve robust cuisine reflecting the area's agricultural richness. Day trips to nearby medieval villages or to Rome are easy, but honestly, Viterbo's peaceful atmosphere might make you want to stay longer. Portofino. Portofino is the definition of Italian coastal perfection. This tiny fishing village on the Ligurian coast embodies everything romantic about the Italian Riviera. Pastel-colored houses curve around a small harbor where luxury yachts moor next to traditional fishing boats. It's like a perfectly painted postcard come to life. The village itself takes maybe 30 minutes to explore completely. Via Roma leads from the harbor past boutique shops and restaurants to Piazza Martiri dell'Olivetta, while the walk to Castello Brown offers stunning bay views. But Portofino's magic isn't about activities. It's about atmosphere. Sipping Aperol Spritz while watching sunset paint the colorful houses is pure Italian dolce vita. The hiking is spectacular. Trails connect to San Frutuoso Abbey through Mediterranean macchia, or up to the lighthouse for panoramic coastal views. The food focuses on fresh seafood and Ligurian specialties like pesto and focaccia. Yes, it's expensive, and yes, it's touristy, but some places earn their reputation honestly. What an incredible journey through Italy's most amazing cities. From Verona's romantic charm to Portofino's coastal perfection, each destination offers something unique and unforgettable. Italy isn't just about famous landmarks, it's about discovering how seamlessly these cities blend history with modern life, creating experiences you simply can't find elsewhere. Whether you're drawn to Renaissance art in Florence, underground, wonders in Matera, or simply perfect pasta in Bologna, Italy rewards every type of traveler. The secret is embracing the Italian approach to life. Slow down, savor each moment, and remember that the best discoveries often happen between planned destinations. Start planning your 2025 Italian adventure. Your future self will thank you for it. Ciao for now, and buon viaggio.